It is so as to. So as to means normally we speak whole sentence so that I could do this thing. So instead we have can so as to. So I study so as to get a good job. I'm learning trading so as to be rich. So as to be so that I could be rich. So instead we say that. We also have the other option to say so as to be rich. I'm expecting you to read all these sentences. Please read it.
He scolded me so as to make me learn. She hired a cab so as to reach in time. You are learning so as to prove yourself. She told me so as to understand. I'm learning trading so as to be rich.
Yes.
And I'm learning how to cook so as to make delicious food.
Yeah, so as to make, so as to be, so as to have. Also, we can add so as to have something. Okay, I'm doing hard work so as to have money, as to have some your support. Hmm. So, okay, I'm helping you so as to have your support. So, as to have, so as to be, so as to do something action part. I hope it is clear. So, I'm expecting you to add one sentence by yourself.
So, okay. I'm doing jobs so as to I can save money.
Yeah, so as to.
So as to save money, sorry.
Yes. Okay, for fear that. Okay, so I didn't propose to her for fear that she would reject my proposal. For the fear that she would reject my proposal. I didn't tell you for fear that you would scold me. For fear that. Okay, you didn't attend the class for fear that I would have to speak English. Okay, I didn't tell my wife anything for fear that she would start crying. Okay, so please add for fear that and speak one sentence.
Fear that, what is meaning of it?
For fear that I didn't reveal this thing, for fear that you would cry, for fear that you would scold me, for fear that you would what?
Okay, I got the concept. Okay.
In the fear of that, huh? In the fear of that, like this. So for fear that.
I did not ask her.
It is not sure all the time using past tense. If you want to say something in present tense,
We can use because in instead of for fear that.
because
Yeah.
fear is other thing. Means if you have fear of someone, then you are doing or you are not doing something for fear that.
Okay, yeah, I have fear, right? Okay.
I didn't show my report card for fear that.
Correct.
Hmm.
What can I? Which sentence I can?
I didn't mess with him for fear that. Add something.
He he would beat me.
Yeah, he wouldn't spare me. He wouldn't spare me. SPARE. Spare. I won't spare you. I won't spare you. मैं तुम्हें नहीं छोड़ूंगा in Hindi.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave you without beating, it means. So I wouldn't leave you or I wouldn't spare you. So I didn't mess with him for fear that he won't spare me. Okay. I didn't show my report card to my father for fear that
he would scold me.
Yeah, he would scold me. He would spoil my life. Okay. For fear that. I hope it is clear, right?
Yeah. It's clear.
Okay. Next one. I don't ride scooty for fear of accident. It is for fear of. So I don't ride scooty for fear of accident. Here we will add one sentence. And in previous one, what we did, so sentence and then for fear of that and then sentence. Okay, I didn't do this thing for fear that he would scold me, he would judge me or something. And now here we will add only one word. So I don't ride scooty for fear of accident. Scooty for fear of accident. And he doesn't reveal anything for fear of punishment. I don't mess with her for fear of separation.
Fear of losing prestige.
Yes, exactly. For fear of losing. Yeah, I never argue with him for fear of losing prestige. Nice. Okay, he didn't tell anyone for fear of losing prestige. Or he ran away from there for fear of getting killed. Getting killed. Can you understand it? Getting killed. Positive it is.
Yeah, I can. But for fear that and for fear of I'm not getting the what's the difference between them? Okay. Is there any between them?
Okay. She will not say anything for fear of losing her job.
What is losing her job means? Can we use that for fear that instead of that fear of?
If you add like she will not say anything for fear that she will lose her job. She will lose
Yeah.
her job. That she will lose. Actually, it is indirect way to say the same thing. So make it very shorter. You said you promised me that you would come to help me, and also I can say you promised me to help. You promised me to help. So it is a shortcut way, and we speak it in our mother tongue like this. You promised me to help. Okay, for the fear of doing something. Okay. गिरने के डर से मैंने स्कूटी नहीं सीखी. I didn't learn how to ride scooty for the fear of accident. Okay, for the fear of revealing the matter, I couldn't share my feelings. Of cooking, she is quite well, but in terms of giving respect, she is a bit different. In terms of quality, this video is not effective, but the concept is amazing. This movie is up to the mark in terms of acting. In terms of food, the party was awesome. In terms of dance, the party was not up to the mark. In terms of giving respect, his wife is quite sensible. In terms of weather, my trip was horrible. Means everything was fine. Nothing but weather was not fine, right? So in terms of weather, my trip was horrible. In terms of vocabulary, this book is not so useful. In terms of learning English, this video is quite useful. In terms of learning advanced English, my classes are informative. In terms of activity or games, this school has no space. In terms of interior, his house doesn't look attractive. So add now in terms of what? Okay, so what in terms of what you are good or you are not good?
Okay. In terms of speaking English, I am not good. Okay, in terms of fluency in English, I am good. But in terms of grammatical part, I am not good.
Okay. In terms of what new generation is good, and in terms of what old generation was good, means our forefather.
Okay, in terms of respecting others, the old generation was good. But in terms of technology, the new generation is good.
Okay, nice. In terms of, okay. Respect also you can use. In terms of, normally we use ing but with verb. Here we will use respect as a word, which meaning is respect. So in terms of respect or in terms of respecting someone.
Yeah.
Both are okay. In terms of respecting someone or in terms of respect. Okay, fine. Next one, at the behest of. At the behest of. किसके कहने पर आपने ऐसा किया? On whose basis? At the behest of. I parked my car here at the behest of him. Means he said me to do this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I parked my car here at the behest of him.
Behest of.
At the behest of. At the behest of means his basis. On whose basis you do this thing? Yeah, on your basis I did this thing. On your basis means you said this thing to me. So on whose basis? On yours basis. Basis also you can use at the behest of him or at his basis I did this thing. I invited you at my friend's behest. I invited you at my friend's behest. Means my friend asked me to invite you. Okay. At the behest of my father, I plan to go there. And one more thing I would like to add, reluctantly. I was really reluctantly agreed to go there. At the behest of my father, I was agree. Means I was not agree, but I really thought a lot, then I was agree. So it means reluctantly I agreed. Reluctantly I gave my car to you. Yeah, okay, reluctantly means initially I was not ready to do something, and then finally I just prepared myself to do this thing. So I reluctantly means half-hearted. Half-hearted I did this thing. So you must have slapped him at your behest. He must have slapped him at your behest. Okay. At whose behest did you park your car here? At whose behest did you park your car here? On whose basis also you can say. On whose basis? On which basis? On which basis did you park your car here? At whose behest are you going to sleep here? Okay. So if you understood, please add. in the hope that, both are the same as we learned recently, fear that and fear of. So वो मेरे पास पैसे लेने की उम्मीद से आई. She came to me in the hope of money. In the hope of money, one word only, money. For what she came to you? She came to me in the hope of money. In the hope of money. And she came to me in the hope of taking money, also we can say. In the hope of plus ing, taking money. But in the first sentence, there wasn't any verb, so I didn't add ing. In the hope of money directly. I went to his home in the hope of meeting him. In the hope of meeting him. I helped her in the hope of impressing her. In the hope of impressing her. My main motive was to impress her, so I did something. Okay. So I went to his home in the hope of that he would help me. Here I added whole sentence. So it is a shortcut way to say the thing, and this is the whole meaning also. You can add sentence in the hope of that and then again sentence. So as a matter of fact, सच तो ये है, हम बोलते हैं ना. So as a matter of fact, if someone talks or reveal about a fact, अगर सच बात तो ये है, means this is the fact. Or as a matter of fact, suppose you say, ma'am, you give classes almost a whole day, so you must be earning a lot. So I can say, as a matter of fact, means I can add any reply here. Means I'm not after money, but my motive is to really make you learn and to help you guys. Okay, but I should also value my time. That's why I have to charge. Okay.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I get exhausted till night. As a matter of fact, I get exhausted till night. मतलब सच बताऊं तो, if I tell, being truthful. Okay. So being candid, if I tell you, this is my favorite actually. So being candid, if I tell you, being candid means without being formal. If I tell you, honestly, if I tell you. So to be honest, or being honest, or to be candid, or being candid, we also can add. Being candid, if I tell you, really, I get exhausted till night. So as a matter of fact, also I can add. As a
So
matter
what is the
of
meaning
fact,
of as a matter of fact means? What is the Hindi
in
meaning?
Hindi कि सच में बताओ अगर.
अच्छा सच में बताओ.
In Hindi also we can say सच तो ये है. सच तो ये है means this is a reality. This is a reality that really I get tired till night. So as a matter of fact, it's a really I get tired, or means whatever I want to add. As a matter of fact, your friend is a timid boy. As a matter of fact, I have stolen his money. Means सच बताऊं तो, means we are revealing something. Okay. In the sentence, a person is telling about the fact while all are searching for the person who stole it. So as a matter of fact, I'm engrossed in making videos. Okay, as a matter of fact, he's a good for nothing. He's good for nothing means वो किसी काम का नहीं है. He's good for nothing. He's worthless.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, means the reality I'm revealing now. So as a matter of fact, he's good for nothing.
As a matter of fact, she is not trustworthy. We can say that.
Yeah.
सच बताओ तो, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, means you knew it beforehand, but you didn't reveal it, and now I have a complaint. I'm telling you, she means I gave her money and she's not ready to return it to me, and now you want to reveal. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you, like, she is not trustworthy.
Okay.
Okay. As a matter of fact, this business will not flourish. Will not flourish.
Flourish, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't belong to this area. I don't belong to this area. As a matter of fact, I came here for 2 days only. Okay. On top of that, this is my favorite. On top of that, I was in angry mood. On top of that, he scolded me. On top of that means already I was in worse condition, and something was added in that. So on top of that, already he was not feeling well. On top of that, he fell down and broke his head. Okay, so broke his head. I want to add here something. Like normally we in Hindi say कि मेरा हाथ कट गया. In English we say I cut my hand, I cut my finger, I broke my head, I broke my head, I hurt myself. It is a small one. Then it is not serious one injury. Then I can say I hurt myself. I hurt my leg, I hurt my knee, I hurt my finger. But I broke my head, I broke my finger, I broke my leg. It means it is a quite serious one. Okay. I hurt myself and I cut my finger. I burnt my finger while cooking. Okay, while roasting. I roasted my finger. Okay. Did you get it properly?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Firstly, he was poor. Firstly, he was poor. Firstly, or already. Firstly, he was poor. On top of that, sickness.
We always use past form of second word, right? So on top of that, I can see that you have used the past. sentence
Not all
on
the time. It depends. Not all the time. And also we can add in present.
Like?
Already you are hungry, and on top of that he added something. He started messing with you.
Again past.
No, but first sentence it was present.
No, I'm just asking about the second sentence.
Okay. Okay, I've never given thought to this. Like in present, we can use it or not? Can you think like in present we use in our mother tongue or not?
हाँ या अगर मैं पहले ये काम कर रहा हूँ ऊपर से तुम और काम दे रहे हो ये तो प्रेजेंट है ना
Okay, already I'm busy and on top of that you are adding a lot of work to me. You're bothering me giving a lot of work.
Yeah,
Okay. Perfect, good. Okay, I was scared already. On top of that, you started describing the scene from a horror movie.
Okay, so on top of that, does not follow any tense rules. We can use in any.
Yeah, it is flexible one. You can add when you need. Yes, you can add when you need. So please add one sentence from your side.
Okay. I'm already working on 2 reports. On top of that, you are telling me to do.
You are giving more tasks to me. You are giving more tasks to me.
You are giving more tasks to me.
Yeah, and telling me not. You are asking me to do something, huh? You are asking me to do. Okay, on top of that. Yes. Okay. Okay. Unless spoken to. This is next one pattern. Unless spoken to. So he never does any work unless spoken to. Means unless nobody asks him to do something, he is not going to do anything. She never does anything unless spoken to. जब तक उसे कहा ना जाए. He never takes me to visit unless spoken to. Okay, so unless अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो if I'm not wrong. Unless I'm mistaken, we already visited this place. Unless I'm mistaken, we already covered this topic. We already covered this pattern. So if I want to confirm, like if I'm not wrong, okay. I'm expecting you to read all these sentences, please.
Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, I have seen that man before. Okay, unless I'm mistaken, I have watched this movie before. Unless I'm mistaken, you have already told me this thing. Unless I'm mistaken, we have already covered this topic. Unless I'm mistaken, we already visited this place. Okay, great.
So please start using it, huh? So unless I'm mistaken, unless I'm busy, I will ping you. I'll let you know unless I'm busy. Means if I'm busy, it is okay. But if I'm not busy, so I will call you. I will tell you. I will let you know. So unless I'm busy, please add 2 sentences.
Unless I'm busy, I will go with you.
Normally what we say, like if I'm free, right? If I'm free, I will call you. If I get free time, I will call you. So this is a very different way. I mean, I like this way actually. I like using something different one, but not tough one. So unless I'm busy, I'll call you. Please add one more sentence. Why I ask you to add? Because if you speak something, it means you are just installing the thing in your brain. It happens. Speaking loud out, it helps.
It is actually a group practice, you know.
Yeah.
Unless I'm busy.
I'll come to help you. Why are you thinking this much? I'll come to help you. Unless I'm busy, I'll come to help you. It means you're not committed here. You can't speak anything.
That's what I'm thinking.
You are thinking this much time as you're going to commit to anyone, huh?
Because I was never busy till Monday, you know. I was free, but from Monday I'm like become busy person. So that's why I'm thinking when I wasn't busy.
Monday.
And when such a situation occurred, so I can convert that sentence into English. But I understand the concept. No.
Okay. Unless something unexpected turns up. This is my favorite one. Unless something unexpected turns up. Okay. So this is also the way of saying unless I'm busy. So it means I will come to see you unless something unexpected turns up. Means ki unexpected means which is not planned. If that thing comes, then I cannot come to you. But apart from it, I will come to you. Or except this thing happened, I will come to you. So unless something unexpected turns up, I will come to see you, or I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Unless something this is very Sometime what happens, if I committed or if I promise you to give the session tomorrow, okay, suppose any guest come or I have any important work, so I cannot make it the promise, I cannot give my words to you. I can say yeah, definitely I'll give you class unless something unexpected turns up. भगवान ने
Yeah.
चाहा तो, हाँ भगवान ने चाहा तो, ऐसे हम बोलते हैं ना.
Oh.
ओके, तो दिस इज एक्सेप्शन एक्चुअली, कि अगर मतलब कुछ ऐसा हो गया बात लगे, वरना मैं आपकी हेल्प करूंगी, या डेफिनेटली आई हेल्प यू, डेफिनेटली आई कम टू योर पार्टी अंडर समथिंग अनएक्सपेक्टेड टर्न्स अप. It means we are 90% sure, but 10% there is a chances that it can happen, or and some guests can come and other exceptions.